For the implementation plan aims to reduce plastic pollution and promote sustainable workplace practices through proper waste management, employee participation, and environmentally responsible organizational policies. The plan focuses on creating practical and achievable actions that organizations can apply to minimize environmental impact and support sustainability. So the target groups are the employees. So employees play a major role in implementing sustainable workplace practices because they are directly involved in daily workplace activities such as waste disposal, resource consumption, and office operations. Companies and management. Company leaders and management are responsible for developing environmental policies, providing resources, monitoring implementation, and encouraging employee participation. And then the third is the stakeholders. Stakeholders include customers, suppliers, government agencies, environmental organizations, and local communities. Their cooperation supports successful implementation and long-term sustainability efforts. So here is the step-by-step execution plan. Step one is to conduct environmental assessment. The organization should evaluate current workplace practices related to plastic use, waste management, and resource consumption. This helps identify major sources of plastic waste and environmental concerns within the workplace. Such activities are inspecting the workplace waste disposal systems, identify commonly used single-use plastics, assess employee environmental awareness, review of current sustainability policies, responsible groups, management, environmental committee, and employees. Okay. And for the next slide, may I call on Mr. Ruel Balen? Ruel?
For the step two, set sustainability goals. The organization should establish clear and measurable environmental objectives. Examples of goals: reduce single-use plastic consumption by 50%, increase recycling participation among employees, promote reusable office materials, implement paperless communication system. And for responsible groups, com- company management, sustainability officers, stakeholders. Step 3. Develop workplace policies and program. Organizations should create practical environmental policies that encourage sustainable behavior. Propose programs. Ban or reduce single-use plastics in offices. Provide recycling bins and waste segregation system. Encourage reusable tumblers, containers, and eco bags. Promote digital documents to reduce plastic and paper waste. Organize environmental awareness seminars and clean-up drives. Responsible groups, Human Resources Department, Environmental Committee, and employees. Step 4. Provide training and awareness campaigns. Environmental educational is important to ensure employees understand the effects of plastic pollution and the importance of sustainable workplace practices. Activities: conduct seminars and workshops, display posters and informational materials, share sustainability guidelines through emails and meetings, encourage employee participation in environmental activities responsible groups, trainers and facilitators, management, and employees. May I call to Ate Christine for the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you, Roel. For the step 5, implement waste management and recycling systems. The workplace should establish proper waste segregation and recycling procedures to reduce plastic waste activities. Place labeled recycling bins in accessible areas. Partner with recycling companies or local waste collectors. Monitor waste disposal practices regularly. Encourage proper segregation and biodegradable, recyclable, and non recyclable waste. Responsible groups, maintenance staff, employees, waste management partners. For the step 6, monitor and evaluate progress. Organizations should regularly monitor the effectiveness of the implementation plan and evaluate whether environmental goals are being achieved. Evaluation methods. Waste reduction reports, employee participation surveys, recycling rate monitoring, environmental audits for the responsible groups, the management, environmental officers, and the stakeholders. For the step 7, continuous improvement. The organization should continuously improve sustainability programs based on evaluation results and environmental needs. The activities update workplace sustainability policies, introducing new green technologies, expand environmental partnerships, and recognize employees who actively support sustainability programs. For the responsible groups, management, employees, and stakeholders. The feasibility and practicality. The implementation plan is feasible because most sustainable workplace practices require simple behavioral changes and affordable resources. Reusable materials, recycling bins, and digital communication systems are practical solutions that can be implemented gradually in workplaces. The plan is also practical because it encourages participation for employees, companies, and stakeholders while reducing operational costs related to waste management and resource consumption. Many organizations worldwide and in the Philippines already apply similar environmental programs successfully. By working together, organizations and communities can reduce plastic pollution, improve workplace sustainability, and contribute to environmental protection and sustainable development. May I call on Miss Diane for the call of action?
Thank you, Ms. Christine. And for the call of action, small workplace actions create big environmental change. Plastic pollution is not only a community problem, it is also a workplace responsibility. Organizations and employees must work together to reduce plastic waste through sustainable habits and responsible practices. Let us start today by choosing reusable products, practicing waste segregation, and supporting green workplace policies. Sustainability begins with discipline, cooperation, and commitment. Remember, a cleaner workplace means a healthier environment and a better future for everyone. And thank you. That's all for and this the next slide is the the references of our presentation.
And that's the end of our report. Thank you all for listening.